What's going on, guys? Chief1 bringing you a little bit of TDM gameplay on Battlefield 4. This is Hainan Resort. There's nothing special, a little 11 and 3 gameplay. It's a real short video. I think it was it was a real short, real fast gameplay because there was 42 people in this server. So it was just, and there wasn't a lot of tickets. It's 100 tickets or 90, yeah, 100 tickets. So it went really quick when you have that many people playing, and that's one of the benefits of playing Battlefield. You can play against a lot of people. So you're not running around these bigger maps forever looking for people to kill. But that's not what I want to talk about today. It is and it isn't. I don't really want to talk about the gameplay so much. It's just something to kind of fill the gap. There's a couple things I want to talk about. First of all, I want to talk about the community as far as Battlefield is concerned. With Battlefield 1 getting ready to come out here in a real short amount of time, we're trying to get a bunch of guys together, and we're trying to get a community group going. My buddy Eggman, he started a community channel on PSN. So if you're on the PlayStation Network, you can look this up. I'm going to throw a little clip in here of the community so you can look into it. It's called the United Nations of Battlefield, or UNOB for short, which I thought was pretty funny. It just kind of fit when you're raging, UNOB. Anyway, so hit us up on PSN, you know, join that community. There's already like 24 people, I think, is what I saw on there when I just recorded that little part tonight for this video. So yeah, we're growing. You know, it's a decent little group. I don't know how many of those guys are actually going to play Battlefield consistently, but you know, they're there if you need to find a group of people to play with or whatever. And Battlefield 1 coming out, you know, there's going to be a lot more people playing it quite a bit, especially considering it doesn't come out till October, and that's before Call of Duty comes out in November. So there'll be a lot of people playing Battlefield 1, at least until Call of Duty comes out, and hopefully even after Call of Duty comes out, because let's be honest, that game, Call of Duty, is dying, guys. You know, it's dying pretty bad, and there's going to be a lot of guys coming over to Battlefield, and that's a good thing. And I was sitting here yesterday, and I was thinking to myself, there's a lot of people who've never even played Battlefield before. They want to come over to Battlefield, and they're not expecting it to be the way it is. They're expecting it to play similar to the way Call of Duty is played, and that's okay. You know, there's nothing wrong with that either. But they're going to get lost in the in everything that there is to do with Battlefield. Like, what class should I run? What weapons should I run? How do I find the servers? You know, what is this server browser thing? You know, and I sat down and I thought, you know what, I'm going to do a series, because I looked on YouTube to see if there was anything like this, and there's little beginner videos for YouTube, or on YouTube for Battlefield, like, hey, your first time playing Battlefield, here's what you want to do, here's how you want to do it, and they briefly describe some of the classes, they briefly describe how to, you know, the different game modes and whatnot, but they don't go into a lot of detail as far as each class and stuff like that. And I decided to sit down, I did it all in one night, and recorded a bunch of games, or not games, but a bunch of videos for beginners coming from any other game to Battlefield for the first time. So when you see these videos on my channel, these are not for people who have played Battlefield before, period. Okay, they're the bare basics. Like, they teach you from how to get through the menu in the beginning of the videos, or like I talk about what each thing does in the menu as far as the multiplayer, the soldier progression, things like that, and then I go into the servers and how to find a server, how to do a quick search, how to actually find a server, different ways of going through. I just go into detail on how to do certain things just in the menu on the first video, and then the next 4 videos after that are each video is dedicated to either the assault class or the engineer class or the support class. There's no real gameplay in the first 3/4 of the videos that I recorded. Towards the end of the series, I actually go into a team deathmatch game to kind of show people, if they've never played Battlefield, what a team deathmatch game is like, and how it's probably a good game mode to start with to get used to the movements of the characters and stuff. And then I do a domination, and then I go into conquest, and I talk about the vehicles and things like that. So don't kill me too much over that series, guys. It's not for people who have played it. If you enjoy watching it, that's great. Please hit that like button, share it with your friends who've never played Battlefield before, and just know that it's not intended for Battlefield 1. It's just intended for an overall Battlefield experience. I know there's going to be a lot of things that change between Battlefield 4 and Battlefield 1, and that's fine. But for the most part, it's all going to be the same. You know, it's just little nuances are going to change. So if you get the feel for Battlefield through Battlefield 4, going into Battlefield 1, you'll be ready to go. But yeah, keep an eye out for those videos, guys. And they'll be coming up in tomorrow or so. I'll probably upload the first one. But yeah, other than that, it's Herc Chief 1, and I am out.